Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Tyler Mason here, future cardiothoracic trauma surgeon, and I'm here to talk about the aortic valve. The aortic valve. The aortic valve is a three-flap valve. You could call it the tricuspid valve, but you could get it confused with another valve that's actually called the tricuspid valve. It's genetic when you have a bicuspid because it can cause regurgitation, which is backflow through the aorta, which means it could fill the ventricle with blood, and it could start to fill up all the way over time. With stenosis is the narrowing of the artery where the valve is. It can cause problems and block it. We have a few symptoms for it, and it is shortness of breath. And the reason why that happens is less blood flow to the lungs, so it means less oxygen gets into the blood, so it takes longer to outflow with the oxygen. What else? Chest pain, of course. Your aorta is starting to close up and stuff like that, and it's obvious that's where your heart is. Left arm pain. Where else? Dizziness, because less blood flow to the brain. That's about it for symptoms. And yes, now we're going to talk about repairs. So a few repairs we have. I haven't memorized them the best, so I'm going to have to use the board a bit. So we have obviously the mechanical valve for a replacement. The replacement with the mechanical valve is mechanical valve. It's made out of mankind. Next, we have the xenograft. The xenograft is animal tissue and mechanical, so it's 50-50. And then we have the homograft. Obviously, you might not notice, but the homograft is an actual human heart valve, which is really amazing that doctors these days can do that, which is amazing. Next, what else? Crap. You can repair the heart valve you can repair it with, the chordinae tendineae. You can repair it so it can be sewn in better and stronger, so it won't leak and cause regurgitation. What else? Oh, yes, there's this other repair called the endovascular catheter. The endovascular catheter is where the doctors go in through an artery through an arm or a leg, so one of those. And it also, it's where they can replace and repair with the endovascular catheter, which is really cool. It's where they go in, obviously, and they go through the aorta and go in to fix the heart valve with CT scanning, or just replace it, which is really amazing. Next, we have the second one is open heart surgery. It's one of the ones it's not the most common, but it can be used a lot because it depends on how bad it is. And what they do is they obviously cut your chest open. They have to for open heart surgery. And then they have to cut open your sternum. And then they have to go through and cut the heart, which is really crazy. They also have to use a bypass machine so the blood can go skip the area that they're working on, so blood doesn't start leaking out and then you can bleed to death, and also so the valve isn't moving, which is really great and good to know. And when that surgery and stuff is done, obviously with the open heart surgery, again, you can replace the valve or repair the valve, which is awesome. What else? You're gonna have to sit in a ICU for 6 to 8 weeks, only if you do the open heart surgery because the sternum. And what else? You're gonna need to be on blood thinners for the rest of your life, so you don't clot up in the new area that's been replaced or repaired, so the platelets don't clump up and start clotting, which is a big problem and can cause a clot inside the heart, which can cause the heart to die and the rest of the body. So it's pretty serious. And that's basically it about the aortic valves. I'm sorry, I'm very sorry. I accidentally made a mistake. You're not in ICU for 6 to 8 weeks, but you have to heal for 6 to 8 weeks. You're probably in the ICU for like a week. For any of you guys that are going through open heart surgery or having an endovascular catheter, I hope you guys do well through the process of healing and are always positive and happy. So anyway, isn't it great that doctors these days can do all these surgeries and all these procedures to fix your heart? It's great. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this.